Britain is asking question. £27.3 million subsidy to royals as taxpayers face cost of living squeeze. Royal fans, before we start, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. A new report has revealed the royal family cost taxpayers £102.4 million last year. As ordinary Brits struggled with the cost of living crisis, spending on the royals soared by an inflation-busting 17%, the £15 million rise taking the figure over £100 million for the first time. One of the reasons for the hike is the multi-million-pound renovation of Buckingham Palace, as spending on it rose to £63.9 million, up £14.4 million on the previous year, as work intensified in the run-up to the Platinum Jubilee celebrations, reports the Mirror. The Sovereign Grant report shows that last year, as in-person royal visits resumed following the pandemic, their travel costs rocketed from £1.3 million to £4.5 million. Royal finances expert Norman Baker said, "The government should have a complete rethink of how taxpayers' money is allocated to the royal family. We have no say in how the royals choose to use private jets or helicopters, which are all paid for out of the public purse, and while ordinary people are struggling, it isn't right." Royal spending rose 17% in the fiscal year through April 2022 to £102.4 million, the family's latest accounts released Thursday in London show. Most of the gain came from a 29% jump in the £69.3 million cost of maintaining the monarch's properties, including Buckingham Palace, St James's Palace, Windsor Castle and other royal residences. Outlays have risen in each of the past 4 years, despite the pandemic and national lockdowns, and soared 53% from 2018 to 2019's reported £67 million. Sir Michael Stevens, the Queen's accountant and keeper of the Privy Purse, said the year included operational and financial challenges, in part because COVID curtailed events and restricted tourist access to the royal palaces that helps to bring in revenue. Housekeeping and hospitality costs went up by 55%. Travel expenses increased by about 40% to £4.5 million as pandemic restrictions loosened, allowing the Prince of Wales to visit Barbados and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge to tour the Caribbean. That trip cost £226,383. The taxpayer pays the majority of the royal family's spending through the Sovereign Grant, which was fixed at £86.3 million this year. This grant is set each year based on whichever is highest, the amount of the previous year's grant, or 25% of the profits from the £15.6 billion Crown Estate, which receives income from prime West London land and wind farms on the UK's seabed. Because profits have fallen at the Crown Estate, the Sovereign Grant for the next 2 years will be fixed at this year's £86.3 million, totaling £172.6 million over the next 2 years. If the Sovereign Grant were fixed at 25% of Crown Estate profits to match the decline, it would result in grants of £67.3 million and £78 million, or £145.3 million in total. That £27.3 million shortfall will have to be met by the public purse from another source, the report forecasts. That would further increase the burden on taxpayers, who are struggling with rising costs for food and energy. Thanks for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comment. Thanks.